What kind of terrible secret is Jonathan hiding? Will Detective Strasser get in the way of the group? And what's the story with Hannah's flatmate? We wish you thrilling entertainment with episode 4. 4. Welcome to episode 4. Welcome back to the sign. It's been like a week since I've played. So I've been missing the whole gang, except that I haven't because I've been editing videos that I recorded from my first playthrough, and making thumbnails for those, so they'll be all ready to go up, as soon as I catch up to that, because we start with those in episode 4 near the end. So that's exciting. And I've already decided thought it was like so cool and exciting that I got to stop playing after I reached that part and like just go do something else. But I've already decided that I'm going to keep playing after this, but make a few different decisions and see how that goes. But let's return to Earth 1. This is Earth 1 playthrough. This is the real playthrough. This is Indigo's real story, the real path she has chosen through life. So yeah, let's get into it. We got to figure out what's going on with Jonathan, who left the group chat. But I'm sending them that movie that he sent right before.
I know who did it. I know the motive of the dead girl. I know everything. Shit.
That doesn't sound good. Take a look at this. What the hell is going on here? I think Jonathan's life is in danger. Take a look at this. I think someone's shooting at Jonathan. Shit, what was that? Was that a gunshot in the background? Yes, definitely. He's being followed and knows who's behind all this? What the fuck? We gotta help him somehow. Wolf, can't you do anything? Like what? Airlift him out of there? I have already tracked his phone. According to the GPS trackers, this is where he is. Cool, he's in that place. You know, that place. Even if this were my city, I would be like, okay, so where is this exactly? So where exactly is this in my city? Strangely, no movement data is transmitted at all. He is not moving from his position. Tried calling him again. He didn't answer. By the way, because I've been like working on thumbnails for the final group of episodes for the game, and also having to like rewatch those videos and edit those videos, I'm gonna try really hard not to give you spoilers. I'm gonna try so hard, but I'm a little disoriented. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little disoriented in terms of where the characters are and like what has happened when, because to me, I'm processing like the end of the game and the middle of the game and like all of that at the same time. So I'm really trying not to be like, oh, but so and so is at such and such place, right? And then be like, oh, we don't know about that yet, But we'll see how that goes. Oh God, what if he's hurt? Maybe he dropped his phone. Possibly hiding? Maybe he dropped his phone? He was running. It did kind of seem like he dropped his phone because he got shot, though. We cannot gamble on that. No, but... What? I'm heading there right now. Yeah, you should still head there even if he dropped his phone. Coming with you. Too dangerous alone, Yannick. That takes way too long. Who the hell would go after Jonathan? All of us? Weren't we all just ganging up on him? Didn't somebody say, like, I would kill him? If what he said is true, Serena's killer would. Why didn't he just tell us his name? Because then there'd be no game. Ciara, if we already knew who the killer was, what would we do for the rest of this episode and the next one? Fuck. I have access to the camera on Jonathan's phone. Oh no, that's no good. Oh, R.I.P. Jonathan. What a shot. How's the camera angled like that? Anyway, it doesn't... Jesus Christ, this can't be happening. No, please, not Jonathan. We gotta do something. Jesus Christ, this can't be happening. Is he dead? Looks like it. His cell phone is connected to his smartwatch. No measurable stimulus. 0 beats per minute. He hasn't had a pulse for 3 minutes. Is he here? Jonathan, are you here? Jonathan? Quentin, Ruby, and Jonathan. Their souls are now with me, and we are waiting for you in eternity. Gabriella, she did this to him. No, the person with the gun did. No way, a ghost doesn't use a gun, right? You know, Cedrik, you and I have our differences. But so often I say a thing and then you say the thing that I was saying out loud. I feel like we're a little bit on the same page. We also think Ciara's pretty cool, both of us. One of us has a crush on her. The other one just is like, she's a cool person to be friends with, I think. Okay. Oh no, not Jonathan too. And I don't even want to think about it. His poor daughter. I am completely stunned. How could it come to this? I will inform the police immediately. Oh. Dang it. I almost did it. Oh no, I almost did the thing. I mean, that wasn't going to be a big deal, but eventually Strasser does join the group chat. That's not really a spoiler. He eventually starts to work with us and not against us. And that's why I was about to be like, aren't the police here already? Can't the police handle this themselves? But they do not. The last thing that happened here, let me get my timeline straight here. The last thing that happened here, RE, the police. Ruby died. And the police are investigating. Sylvia messaged the police and was like, please tell me you know what happened to my 2 children. And Strasser was like, I assure you, Miss Winter, we are doing everything we can. And we know all of this because we hacked into his personal, like, portal thing. That's what's going on with the police. And he was like, you broke in, and as soon as I prove that you broke into the police office, I'm going to arrest you so hard. That's the last thing that happened with Strasser. Okay, reset. Strasser's not part of the group chat. Luckily, that was one of those things where I was about to spoil stuff, but luckily it wasn't a big deal. But it could have been worse. Hello, Indigo. That's not your voice. I finally arrived at Marcus's house. A full closure of the highway caused by a bad traffic accident cost me quite a bit of time. But for now, I have great hope that Marcus can help Mom. All right. Well, let's... I like 2 things. Why do you have to see Marcus in person to know if he can help you, to help Mom? 2, how can he help Mom if we don't even know if it's benign or malignant yet? Shouldn't we, like, determine that? 3, if he can help mom in some other way, why isn't mom with him? Does he have, like, a little basement MRI that he can, like, put her into and, like, look at her scans? Or, like, did you bring copies of her scans with you? Anyway, I finally arrived at Marcus's house. A full right. I read all this already. I'm so rusty. It's been a week since I recorded. Like, I forgot how this all goes. So sorry. I hope so too, Dad. Is Mom doing okay so far? Bad traffic accident? I hope so too, Dad. Why would I change? Like, I don't care, Ma. I'll just change the subject. I mean, my parents still don't ask anything about me, so I'll definitely be in touch as soon as I get back home. Mom knows. I told her she can get in touch with you if she needs anything. Okay. Thanks. Thanks for telling me that beforehand. I've informed the police that on the way to Jonathan. What do we do now? Sad. I can tell you exactly what I'm going to do now. In fact, I've had enough of this nightmare. Wolf is fed up. My ex-girlfriend and her brother are dead. Ruby took her own life. And now Jonathan has been murdered in cold blood. Damn it, and my life is in danger too. What about ours? I have reasonable suspicions that Jonathan's and Serena's murderers are one and the same person. I'll even go one step further. This person is someone from our group. I have just tracked all your cell phones. Look who's near Jonathan at this moment. Who? Henry. Where am I? Henry, what are you doing near the crime scene? Norma, I thought you were with Henry. So you think Henry's behind everything? Norma, I thought you were with Henry. Where's Norma? They're quite a ways away from each other. Yes, I am. What? But Henry went out to get some cigarettes. So you're not. Cigarettes? Shit, that's the oldest excuse in the world. For walking out on your family, not your new girlfriend. You can't be serious. Do you call red cigarettes? 7:29:23. See the time? It's 10 minutes ago. With this, Henry has proven his innocence. We were probably a bit too hasty. I think you owe Henry an apology, Wolf. You were probably a bit too hasty. For sure. I don't know if this makes me angry or sad now. Yeah, you'd be right. You'd be fair to have a mix of both. Let me do a quick recap. Yes. You are taking me out of my well-deserved retirement. Wolf accused you. This was just a Wolf thing. Like, he gets to be a much better and more measured investigator as the games go on, okay? He's a little bit of a green legs here, a greenhorn, if you will. He'll get it, Henry. He'll get it, okay? Okay, he's not my knight in shining hoodie now. I know I keep calling him that because I have memories of the future where he'll be a true knight in shining hoodie. But now he's like a squire. Is that like a knight in training? He's like a squire in shining hoodie. So, he's on his way. He's on his way to being the wolf that we all know and love. The wolf with a cool, measured head. But right now, he's a little hasty. He's a little hasty with his accusations. He's a little stressed out and not thinking clearly, and he'll get there, Henry. He'll get there. I am at your side day and night and have been for 3 days. I put up with a curse and risk my life for you all. And yet you fools suspect me? Well, I didn't until you called us you fools. That sounds like a villain speech if I've ever heard one. Calm down, Henry. Insults won't get us anywhere. In our place, you would have suspected the same. Insults won't get us anywhere. Put a sock in it. Why are you so mad? No ghosts in this and other worlds has ever managed to upset me as much as you're doing it right now.
Henry, everyone's nerves are on edge. I'm begging you. If we want to get through this, we have to be on the same page.
Wolf's just trying to find out the truth. I have to agree with the professor, Henry. I can sort of understand Henry's reaction. Wolf's just trying to find out the truth. Sorry, I choose Wolf always. Sorry, Henry, I just choose Wolf. I'm sorry. I guess I lost my temper. I really need a cigarette. But all of this also leaves its mark on me. Henry will remember this. Wolf, please explain to us how you came to the conclusion that someone from our group was Serena's killer. Well, he'd already come to that conclusion before. Gabriella sent me this video 2 days ago.
Evil was so close. If only I had recognized it, my heart would still be beating, and my soul wouldn't be banished.
Why didn't you tell us that much earlier? Because he suspected one of us. Evil is so close to me. To me, it simply implies that Gabriella knew the person, that it was a person within her circle, which disqualifies Henry, by the way. It disqualifies Henry and Norma and Tessa and who else is in this group these days? Let me see. Who else is in here? No, yeah, and Elka. It disqualifies Elka. So that would leave, if it's someone in this group, that would mean it is Cedrik, Yannick, Ciara, Phil, or the professor. But yeah, or me. I guess, or me. If that's true, all of us may be in danger now. Then it could well be that one of us knows the person too. So we all agree it's not anyone from the group. If that's true, all of us may be in danger now. In addition to the danger we're already in, between Gabriella and Serena. Henry, you're near the crime scene, right? Oh, God. Save your breath, Cedrik. Not a good idea. That would only make me suspicious. We have no choice but to wait until we get the first pieces of information from the police. Oh, Damian. Hi, Damian. Hey, sweetie. Hey, sweetie. I'm back home. But I'm not going to sleep until you say good night to me. To Merle. Good night to me. Are you drunk again? Damian drinks a lot in this game. Shouldn't you be fit for the flight tomorrow? Oh, he's still in Italy, right? He's still in Italy. Yes, he's still in Italy. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Well, you know for a fact that he comes over to America, so that's not a spoiler, but my God. I wanted to have these videos edited and stuff before I got to that part so I could just drop all those videos at the same time. But I'm regretting that decision right now because I can't keep everyone straight. I can't keep straight where everyone is. Okay. Damian is in America. What was the last time? I need to see what the last things that happened were with us. So that's where he told me the whole story about his dark secret, right? His dark secret being Enzo the dog who his mom gave to him the day she died. Got it. Okay. But the last thing he said was, my Nona's calling. Talk to you later. And then I'm back home. Like, you don't have to tell me where you are, but I didn't know you left the house. I didn't know you weren't home. So, are you drunk again? Shouldn't you be fit for the flight tomorrow? Good night. Shouldn't you be fit for the flight tomorrow? I don't want to say goodnight because then we won't talk anymore. Yeah, but it wasn't my fault. My buddies from Anbal organized a farewell party. But now I had enough of parties. That's a lot of party. I'm like secondhand drunk just from looking at all those empty wine bottles. Lots of cigarettes too. Otherwise, I'll puke in front of the flight attendant's feet tomorrow. So excited to see you. We'll also bring you something great. Just for you. Look how nicely you wrapped it. Did Nona help with that? Did your Nona help with that? Oh, or maybe the person at the store that he bought it from probably helped. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Especially for you. Been looking for something for so long. It's X-rated. Damian, I'm not in the mood for that right now. Now you've got me curious. At least give me a hint. Okay. We really need to try this together. I mean, I know. We really need to try this together. I mean, I know. Not long, then you can have a look anyway. I better go to sleep now. Sleep well and sweet dreams. Oh, Damian, you dirty bird. Hello, darling. How are you? That's still Southern, British. Bless your heart. I'm sorry if I'm burdening you with my illness. You already have so much on your plate with your studies. And my dead friends, Mom. And the friends who I know you know about. I know you know about Gabriella and Quentin. Hannah told me. This is so bizarre. That my parents are just like, oh yeah, her best friend died. Well, she's fine. What the hell? Like, what is going on here? What kind of messed up, topsy-turvy, weird world is this? I wish Hannah hadn't let it slip that our parents knew, because if they didn't know, if she hadn't mentioned that, this wouldn't bother me so much. It only bothers me because I'm keeping it a secret too. Like, I'm not bringing it up to them. So, like, that behavior is already bizarre in itself. But the fact that, like, they know that my best friend just died and they're like, yeah, you're so busy with your studies. It's crazy. Oh, Mom, it really doesn't matter how I'm doing right now, except that I'm about to die in, like, what, 3 days? Is that where we're at? 3 days? 2 days? You're much more important than my studies now. It's all good, Mom. I'll manage somehow. I feel like my mom is needy. Is it just me? She feels kind of needy. Like, I feel like I have to say certain things to her like this. You're much more important than my studies now. It's not even going to improve our relationship because I think we're already at 100. Yeah. That's kind of you. I slept until now, but the headache is very bad at the moment. Dad is still in Marcus. Since the diagnosis, he's done nothing but look for therapy. Since yesterday, Mom? Since yesterday. The diagnosis was yesterday, if I'm not mistaken, and I very well could be, but I'm pretty sure the diagnosis happened yesterday. I often wonder what I did to deserve such a great husband. Look what he's secretly put in our bed. Is that Tammy's bear? No, that bear has no ears. There's a note with it. To keep you company while I'm gone. Dad's the best. You two are a great team. Our family doesn't let something like that get us down. Dad's the best. I agree. I'm gonna take another painkiller now and try to get some sleep. Good night, Mom. Please get in touch tomorrow morning. Text me if you need me. Text me if you need me. Good night, darling. I will. How is it already 10 o'clock? Isn't it, didn't Henry, just send us the thing that said it was 7:38? My boys. My men. Still up? I've only just found out. I can't believe Ruby committed suicide. I had no idea she was depressed. I've only ever known her as a happy person. Hi, the last thing you said to me was I love you, and then you went offline, and now you're like, oh my god, I just heard about Ruby. First of all, Sevi is the only one in my person in my life who's responding in a normal way to the news of my friends dying. I don't know if this is normal, but it's semi-normal compared to my parents. My sister, who granted she's got her own stuff going on, it's pretty crazy, but she really was. I couldn't believe it either. You hardly knew her. I couldn't believe it either. It made me actually cry, Sevi. In real life, I cried. It's so terrible. This is now the third person that died recently. I'm so glad someone in my life is keeping track. She is the third, but there's actually a fourth. Wait a sec. Please, not again. The power keeps cutting out all the time. Especially now that I'm a bit paranoid anyway. First the thing with the creepy box in front of my door, and now the power cuts out again. And worst of all, for a few days now, I've had the feeling I'm being watched. Gabriella, leave him alone. I'm gonna get a flashlight and check the fuse box. Back soon. Be careful, Sevi. Careful. I love you. Too.
Three times in 5 days, I had to tell families that their loved ones have passed away. 3 times in 5 days, I've had to admit to myself that I still don't have a solution to this case. And now, for the third time in 5 days, you're going to show up at the station. I'm expecting you in 1 hour.
At 11 o'clock at night? 2 days before I'm gonna die? Strasser just sent me this.
3 times in 5 days, I had to tell families that their loved ones have passed away. 3 times in 5 days, I've had to admit to myself that I still don't have a solution to this case. And now, for the third time in 5 days, you're going to show up at the station. I'm expecting you in 1 hour.
Okay. I don't know why I watched it again, but I watched it again. I got it too. Same. I guess that's what he sent to all of us. This late, he can't be serious. That's my third time. This late, he can't be serious. Doesn't he have kids to get home to? I need to see something. What did I want to see? I just wanted to see like where I left off with everyone because I don't remember. I don't have a good feeling about having to go to the station. After all, we just broke into that place a few hours ago. I feel the same way, Ciara. Guys, we should see this as an opportunity. As an opportunity? Yes, think about it. Jonathan's video exonerates us. We all have an alibi. After all of us were home at that time, and Wolf has the hacking data to prove it. We have footage that clearly shows ghostly apparitions, and according to Emilia, Strasser himself has been seeing inexplicable things lately. We should finally try to get Strasser on our side. I agree. But also, that's what I was trying to see. I forgot what I was trying to see, but I remember now. I was trying to see what my last conversation with Cedrik was like. Do you think I should finally... Okay, yeah. So we know now that he has real feelings for Ciara. Okay. That was what I wanted to see. Okay. If we succeed, our chances of solving Serena's murder will increase. We won't have to call the police every time someone gets murdered anymore. He'll already be in the chat. And then those comments that I almost made and then ended up making anyway will make sense. Strasser's stubborn. He'll never help us. We have nothing to lose anyway. It would be really great to have a police officer on our side. Not that our knight in shining hacker isn't really great. Knight in shining hacker. I don't know. I thought I'd try it out. It doesn't really work, does it? It's always better to have law enforcement on your side. By the way, this also applies to former law enforcement officers like myself. Jesus, it was like a thought for half a minute. Is he just mad that we tracked his phone? I mean, like, it was barely an accusation. It was like, look who's near Jonathan right now. and then we're like, oh no. Henry's still a little pissed. Double meaning. But don't worry, I'll open a nice bottle of wine for us now. And by the time you get back from the interrogation, Henry will have forgiven you. I'll make sure of it. Wink. I keep my fingers crossed for you, and please contact us after the interrogation. Alright, I'm gonna go talk to Sevi. Okay, I checked the fuse box. The main switch and all the other fuses seem okay. Too bad public utilities won't send anyone over before tomorrow morning. I feel pretty uncomfortable right now. Come over here. Come to me. I mean, I have to go to the police station. But stay here. Wait a sec. How is that possible? The landline is ringing. No. Is it gonna be like, in 7 days, you will die? Why do you have a landline? Sevi? What happened? Please answer. Sevi? Sevi? It says you're online. Fuck, that was creepy. Someone was whispering something. I didn't understand what was being said, though. When I picked up the phone, I was in a kind of trance. Just couldn't hang up. I just can't get that whisper out of my head. Oh no. Did this happen before? I don't remember this happening. This happened before? My whole body is shaking and I feel so weak. I swear to God this didn't happen before. I don't remember this. I'm sleeping at my parents' house tonight. There's no way I can get a wink of sleep here. That's good. That's good. I'm glad to hear that. What happened today? Day 5. Mom's not well. She has been suffering from headaches for days. The doctors made a terrible diagnosis. Mom has a tumor. They made a good diagnosis insofar as they are medical professionals, but terrible insofar as it's not what we wanted the news to be. We can only pray that it is benign and operable. Damian texted. He's getting to the U.S. tomorrow. Soon our movie night / date is coming up. Still, I want to give Sevi and me another shot. I do. However, I was hardly able to focus on the two of them because we finally had new clues about Serena's death. We found out that Dr. Leitner had an affair with Serena. Ciara confessed to us that she was also in a relationship. That all happened today on day 5? Ciara confessed that she was also in a relationship with him. We were asking ourselves, did Dr. Leitner kill Serena? Oh my gosh. But after Serena proved his innocence, we had to look for other clues. Together with Emilia Strasser, Ciara and Cedrik broke into the police evidence room. That was all today. That was all before 7 o'clock today. That was all before like 7:30 when Jonathan died. Holy crap. From the case file on Serena's death, we got another piece of evidence. There was a big age difference between Serena and her then boyfriend. However, for Wolf, this also made Jonathan the prime suspect. Wolf therefore hacked Jonathan's cell phone and discovered a mysterious chat history on it. We then had to assume that Jonathan was involved in Serena's death. Until, during a video call, Jonathan told us, in a panic, that he had found the true killer. But that became his undoing. Because we murdered him. Just kidding. Jonathan is dead. Bummer. Whoever killed Serena, he's now after all of us too. Did we already go to the police station? I don't understand. Did I write in my diary before I went to the police station? It just says yesterday. It didn't say what time it was. Hey, Indigo, just saw you're already on mine too. I need to tell you something. You know the saying? Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. Yeah, I've seen Forrest Gump, Ciara. It's about Cedrik. Actually, about Cedrik and me. Teehee. About you and Cedrik. I know what you're gonna say. Well, now I'm curious. Girl. Girl, let's girl talk. Yeah. By the way, I know that Cedrik confided in you. Yeah, I just have one of those faces. People just want to confide in me. Where best to start? After the interrogation last night, I went to Cedrik's place. He had something on his mind he really wanted to tell me. It's no big secret he has a crush on me. But you know, Cedrik, the guy is macho. Yeah, sure. I always thought he just wanted to get me into bed. But yesterday he revealed his feelings to me. He said he's really in love with me and he's serious about us. You can't imagine how stunned I was to hear him say that. Because she's looking for the one. That's why she thought Leitner was the one. And how do you feel about it? He should have confessed this to you much earlier. Believe me, I was as surprised as you were. I don't think so. I don't think I was. How do you feel about it? I felt very comfortable with him. I had a false image of him all along. We talked all night and it was simply wonderful. The whole conversation was somehow so familiar. And you know what? Since yesterday I've been having butterflies in my stomach. Honestly, I can even imagine something serious with Cedrik. That is, if we get through this. You and Cedrik, who would have thought? Keeping my fingers crossed. You two make a great couple. Oh dear, good luck. You two make a great couple. You've got that alliteration going. I mean, kind of. Not really. Ciara and Cedrik, technically a different consonant sound. But yeah, that's kind of you to say. And thank you for encouraging him to do it. But please don't mention any of this in the group. This isn't the right time. That's entirely up to you. I won't tell anyone about this. It's entirely up to you. Thanks, Indigo. I'm gonna shower real quick and then head home. Talk soon. Talk soon, Ciara. So happy for you two crazy kids. Where are my boyfriends? Hello, Indigo. I just found out from my dad that the person who died in the woods was Jonathan. I don't remember what Emilia's voice was. Did I do anything special for it? I don't remember. I don't know what to say. We're all in a state of shock. We have to find out who did this to him. Does your father have any leads yet? We're all in a state of shock. Is there anything I can do for you? Please tell us everything your father found out about the murder. Do you think we can get your father to help us? Does your father still suspect us? Do you think we can get your father to help us? We want him on our side. Didn't we go to the police station last night? Ciara said we did. I would never have believed it, but the odds are actually good. Take a look at this, please. I stopped by his office briefly and found the following in his notes. Emilia, you're so bad. I don't know if we did this to you, or if you were already the kind of person going through your dad, the police officer's notes. But I feel like that's very bad. Very bad, Emilia. Yesterday's interrogation with fellow students of the deceased Jonathan Mueller sheds new light on my previous views. The video footage shown to me suggests that the students may be telling the truth. Why is his cursor there? Was he going to write something in between there? Otherwise, I have no plausible explanation for these supernatural phenomena. For this reason, I finally consider that it is not a hallucination, in my case either. Concerning the murder of Jonathan yesterday, there are still no concrete clues regarding perpetrator and motive. In the next step, I'll check possible connections to the criminal record of the victim. File number 123W12I, the criminal record of the victim, meaning the criminal record of Jonathan. So your father finally believes us. Jonathan had a police record? Thanks, Emilia. I'll have to show this to the group right away. So your father finally believes us? Did you tell him you saw a ghost? No, because you just tell him you're in the police station, right? Yes, he does. And you can't imagine how happy I am about it. My father's coming. Put down his notes. Luckily, he doesn't know about our collaboration. Please keep me posted. Okay. Tell your dad we're really nice people. I guess you can't because he doesn't know about our collaboration. Good morning, everyone. I feel terrible. I haven't had a hangover like this in ages. Good job, Norma. Good job keeping him happy, I guess. Sedated, keeping him numbed. We waited late into the night with a bottle of whiskey for your feedback. Sorry, you two. We were at the station until 2 a.m. We were completely exhausted afterwards. The last few days have pushed even me mentally and physically to my limits. Sorry, Norma, I didn't get a chance to write to you yesterday either. I did get a chance to write in my diary, though. So, all good, we understand that. More whiskey for us. No problem, but how did your interrogation go? Completely different than expected, Henry. When we showed Strasser Jonathan's video call, he was like a changed man. He suddenly seemed totally distracted, as if his mind was somewhere else entirely. Normally, he would have jumped on a lead like that right away. At the end of the interview, we showed him all the videos of the ghostly apparitions. Wait, he interviewed us together? As a group? That's not procedure. You're supposed to interview us one by one to make sure that we don't corroborate on our stories. I mean, also, we weren't supposed to be doing the thing where we go, well, we should come up with a plan of what we're going to tell the police. We shouldn't have been doing that either. He suddenly became very quiet and asked us to go home. It took us 2 hours to show him the videos of the apparitions. Yep, he said he needed time to sort out his thoughts. No idea what was going on with him. Before you speculate any further, take a look at what Emilia sent me. Because when you guys speculate, it's always like jumping a little bit farther than the evidence suggests. Like you go a little bit past. Like we have evidence that suggests that Strasser probably saw a ghost in our videos that looks like the ghost he's seen in his head. But you're going to jump to the conclusion that, like, he believes us now and he wants to be our best friend. Like, you're going to take it like, and he also murdered Serena. Like, he wants to be our best friend because he murdered her and he recognized her. And that's what happened. And it's like, okay, we can prove this here. We can prove that his behavior suggests, and our knowledge of what he's seen, which is the video, and the fact that we know that he's been a little bit haunted lately, suggests that he is putting 2 and 2 together and realizing that maybe the stuff we're telling him is true. But with this gang, you never know what conclusions they're going to come to. And the crazy thing is how often they're actually right. Like, some of this stuff has been right. Like, we can conclude that so-and-so is pregnant. Like, I was like, we can? At the beginning of my first playthrough? When we're like, we can conclude that Serena was pregnant. I'm like, we can? Anyway. Here's what I realized that we... Then he actually believes us. This is finally some good news. What's up, Wolf? Hey, Tessa. What's up, Wolf? Did you read Strasser's notes carefully? What you mean? He means the criminal record part. Yeah. I completely missed that. What kind of crime did this guy commit? This guy meaning Jonathan? This could perhaps be significant. Maybe he was somehow involved in Serena's case after all. This could perhaps be significant. I can't stop yawning. We can't We have to get to that file somehow. There's no way I'm going back to that room. Such won't be necessary. Yeah, this one would still be online. I was able to gain access to Jonathan's emails. I'll see if I can find something about this. Wish me luck. Good luck, Wolf. Oh, Wolf just needs he needs a pat on the back and like a good luck wish every now and again. Like, that's just Wolf. That's just what Wolf needs, you know? We gotta be there for our Wolf. We gotta be there for our Squire in Shining Hoodie. Hello, my darling. Just got back from the hospital and I have really good news. World's fastest biopsy ever conducted. Tissue sample showed that the tumor is a simple meningioma. According to the doctor, it's 99.9% benign and can be removed completely by surgery. However, for the removal, I have to be hospitalized for about 14 days. It is brain surgery. I will receive the date later this week. Okay. Oh boy, I can't even put into words how relieved I am. Is the surgery risky? This calls for a celebration. Can't even tell you how relieved I am. Me too, my darling. I feel so blissful and happy now. I didn't really want to show it yesterday, but I was really terrified. When I was told I had a tumor in my head, millions of thoughts were racing through me. The thought of losing you and having to leave Dad alone. I was really very lucky. What about Hannah? I'm so grateful to have you in my life. That we have each other. Of losing me and having to leave Dad. What about having to leave us alone? I don't know, man. You and Hannah are my great happiness. How beautiful you put this. You forgot Pops. We're the ones who are lucky, Mom. Hee hee. Now I can look ahead again. Think about your baking book. Dad is still worried about the surgery, but it was obvious a load was taken off his shoulders as well. He even wants to cook something special for us tonight to celebrate. Look what he just sent me. God, gross. Just live your lives, Mom and Dad. Just live your lives. I don't need to know. I don't need, this is what I don't need. These text messages that you send each other. Your little love letters to each other. Stop it. You're my parents. You're not my friends. You're my parents. Stop it. Hello, my darling. Look, they have those delicious olives again at the deli. The ones you like. I could get some as an appetizer. What do you think? Well, I won't say no. Honey is who the chat is with. You really love olives, LOL. You deserve it. Dad knows what you like. Ew. Winky face. Ew. Ew. Stop. Thanks, sweetie. My mouth is already watering. It's 10:49 in the morning. Wow, I slept in today. I think. But I'm trying to think about something. Right, because Damian said his flight leaves at 11 a.m. Italy time. Remember when I used to... Wait, is he on Italy time? When he texts us, it must be really late when he's texting us. Because it was like 8? So I guess it could be like 1 in the morning. Remember when I used to sneak the olives off Dad's plate? Hannah used to tell on me. Speaking of olives, that makes me think of a great recipe from my baking book. Tomato olive ciabatta from Italy. I didn't think it'd be possible to work on it again so soon. With a good feeling. Talk soon, sweetheart. I love you. This is all. I go on and on about this in later videos. I thought it would bother me less this time. It bothers me so much. How, like, up and down Mom's story is. Like, she's got the baking book, and then the tumor, and then the world's fastest biopsy, which, like, that's the story. How quickly they got a biopsy of brain tissue back. It's incredible. It seems incredible. I'm not a doctor. I haven't even been watching Dr. Mike videos lately because they scare me a little sometimes. But, because healthcare stuff scares me a little, okay? But I still feel like that's pretty fast for a biopsy. Not as easy as I thought. Jonathan has really done everything to protect his mails from unauthorized access. But check out what I found under sent mails. Hello, Thomas. I've been thinking about our friendship a lot lately. Boy, did we get into a lot of trouble. I really miss that time and regret that I broke off contact with you. I think I owe you an explanation as to how this came about. My past is really like a swamp, so put on some rubber boots before you look at it. Hope to hear from you soon. The file attachment is password protected. Really, no one should get their hands on the file. I trust you. I used your middle name as password. Hardly anyone knows it anyway. The document, The Truth of My Past, is password protected. Now we finally find out the truth. Who's this Thomas guy? Password protected. I can already guess what's next. Hans? Is he back yet? Is he gone still? Full marks, Indigo. And I continue to go through his meals. Talk soon and good luck. Oh, no Hans. I should stop this video here, actually. This is a good place to stop it. So, we'll find out the truth of my past, aka Jonathan's past, next time.